Today we're going to look at how to calculate the GDP deflator. Now the GDP deflator can be found by dividing the nominal GDP by the real GDP, altogether multiplying by 100. In the example below, let's just say that this country only produces pencils, sharpeners, and erasers. We can see the quantity of production for each of the three items for year 1, year 2, and year 3, and the corresponding prices in year 1, year 2, and year 3. First, we need to calculate the nominal GDP for year 2. So, we need to find the market value for pencils, market value for sharpeners, and the market value for erasers. Now, when we find nominal GDP, we need to multiply the quantity of production of the product in year 2 by the price of that product in year 2. So, to find the market value for pencils, we multiplied the quantity of pencils produced in year 2, which is 12, by the price of pencils in year 2, which is 2.5, and that equals 30. For sharpeners, we take the quantity of sharpeners produced in year 2, which is 7, and multiply it by the price of a sharpener in year 2, which is 1, and that gives us 7. And finally, to find the market value for erasers, we multiply the quantity of erasers produced in year 2, which is 5, and multiply it by the price of an eraser in year 2, which is 1.2, and that gives us 6. Therefore, the nominal GDP for year 2 is 30 plus 7 plus 6, which equals 43. Now we need to calculate the real GDP for year 2, and we're going to use year 1 as the base year. To find the market value for pencils when we're calculating real GDP, we take the quantity of production of pencils in year 2, which is 12, and multiply it by the price of a pencil in year 1, which is 2, and that gives us 24. For the market value for sharpeners, we take the quantity of sharpeners produced in year 2, which is 7, and multiply it by the price of a sharpener in year 1, which is 0.5, and that yields 3.5. And finally, to find the market value for erasers in year 2, we take the quantity of erasers produced in year 2, which is 5, and multiply it by the price of an eraser in year 1, which is 1, and that gives us 5. Therefore, the real GDP for year 2 is 24 plus 3.5 plus 5, which equals 32.5. Now we can calculate the GDP deflator for year 2 because we have both the nominal GDP and real GDP for year 2. So, the GDP deflator in year 2 is 43, which is our nominal GDP in year 2, divided by 32.5, the real GDP in year 2, altogether multiplied by 100, which equals 132.3. Now can you calculate the GDP deflator for year 3? Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.